Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Frugal Finance. Today we're going to have a quick look or recap of a video I did about a month ago about the property crash or potential dip in the market in 2021. So without further ado, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, feel free to comment below. It really does help the channel grow. And with that said, let's get stuck in. So let's have a little recap. So basically what I was saying before is that there might be a property dip, who knows, there's a lot of uncertainty about things. So a month on, what we do know is that there is actually growing momentum to discuss the stamp duty relief, or holiday if you like. And I understand that this is going to be discussed on the 3rd of March. At Parliament level, with the potential of actually reviewing this and maybe extending the stamp duty or phasing it out, which is obviously going to help the property market considerably. I suspect there'll be an awful lot of people that have probably decided they can't purchase now before the stamp duty holiday ends and the market is beginning to get in a bit of a low. Whilst I think people remain upbeat about the market, I've actually noticed that there are less and less properties coming onto the market, because I think people that were domestically selling, so just selling their property to buy another one because they wanted to move, have probably given up on the idea for now. So that slowed the market down, and the prices still remain high, so the kind of below market value deals that are coming out for buy-to-let investors, they aren't there either. So what do we think is going to actually happen? Well, in reality, it will really depend, I think, on the stamp duty holiday being extended or not. If it doesn't get extended, then I think the market will go into a big slump, and really people just won't move and they'll stay put, and they'll be concerned more about the virus, lockdowns, various restrictions, losing their jobs, that kind of thing. General growth will stunt. If they do extend the market, I do think there's going to be extend the stamp duty. Sorry, I do think there's going to be quite a lot of people that will still probably worry about it a bit, but it will actually encourage those people that perhaps have given up on the idea to revisit that. You've got to remember that post-Christmas time is normally quite a busy time for people, New Year and let's move and a new start and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think that's really happened in the way it would do perhaps in a normal year, because of the pandemic, and obviously people realising that it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get their purchases through. I mean, this video is at the beginning of February. You've got basically 8 weeks to complete, and HMRC dictate that you must complete. It's no good exchanging and then worrying about completion at a later date. So if you're in a chain of houses, then obviously that's going to be quite significant in terms of when your completion date is agreed. There'll be lots of people that will be thinking, I've got early repayment fees. So obviously you've got mortgages, if you move, often you have to pay an early repayment charge, a percentage of the outstanding balance, in order to close down that mortgage early. So that will be a consideration or a factor to this, that if you miss all those boats, you're going to end up in a position where you might have to pull out of the sale. Now, that in itself is going to stump the market, because people then won't want to pay the solicitor's fees. They're not going to want to pay that on the basis that maybe there is a possibility they can't get the sale through. So I think it's really important for all of us to keep an eye on this stamp duty thing. It's going to be pretty good for domestic movers if they do extend it. I think it will keep pumping up the housing market. So anybody that's got existing inventory, obviously, hopefully that will maintain its price and it won't dip. I don't think they'll go rocketing up like they have done in 2020, but I do think that the increase won't suddenly come back down again, back to say what it was in 2019, so we won't lose all of the gain. And if they don't extend it, then fine. I mean, as a buy-to-let investor, you've got to remember that you still have to pay second homes tax. So if you're buying relatively cheap property, so under say £200,000, in the grand scheme of things, relatively cheap. I know up north that would probably buy you potentially 3 or 4 3-bed houses, but down south that buys you one, sort of thing. But let's say that that's your kind of your stamp duty threshold is about a £200,000 property. The thing is as an investment landlord, the actual saving from stamp duty tax is quite small. You know, you're looking at maybe £2,000, and if the deal is that tight that £2,000 makes it make or breaks it, then it's probably quite a tight deal, to be honest, and you really should be considering your numbers. You know, whether or not you're locking away money and you're happy with that, and that's fine, or if you're looking to get your money back out and the £2,000 is make or break, that's probably too tight a deal in reality, and you need to review things. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, if the market does stagnate and people can't sell and it stalls a little bit, that might be a good opportunity for people to come in and get below market deals. But you know, I think all in all, really, I think probably between now and beginning of March, not a lot's going to happen. When we need to wait for Rishi and Co to make their announcements and see what the final bill is for all the damage that was done in 2020 and continues in 2021, unfortunately. So let's hope the bill's not too big. I think it's going to be pretty big, but how they handle that, I'm sure they'll come up with some scheme. Hopefully Rishi doesn't go from friend to foe, but we'll see. Anyway, if you like this video, please do comment below. Do like the channel and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel, do comment below, and yeah, I'm a little tired today. I've had quite a long day, so you can probably tell I'm trying to freestyle this video and cut down the editing time because I'm just feeling like I want to have a little drink here and go to bed. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little video on that because I thought it was an important topic, and I noticed a lot of people seem to have been viewing the previous video I mentioned of late, and that indicates to me that people are also kind of giving up interest into this. So smash the like button, subscribe, see you next time.